What's up guys, David here, and I'm actually really excited about today's speed test because today we're testing two of the fastest Android phones in the world, with both of them holding their own against the iPhone 7 Plus and both of them having a whopping 6 GB of RAM. Now on the one hand, you have the Mate 9 Pro, which if you follow me on Facebook, you saw the video I posted comparing all the major mobile processors, where the Kirin 960 inside of the Mate 9 actually proved to be faster than the Snapdragon 821 inside the OnePlus 3T. But then on the other hand, you have the OnePlus 3T, which hasn't been the Android speed test champ for like over half a year now for nothing. OnePlus has optimized the hell out of this phone, and they just recently updated it to Android Nougat, which may or may not improve performance even more. So with that said, let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so we'll kick things off by starting the stopwatches on each phone and then immediately taking a selfie, where the OnePlus 3T was able to snap the photo faster than the Mate 9, putting it a full lap ahead very early on in this speed test. But with the heavy duty apps still left to go, this is still anybody's race. So as the OnePlus 3T starts working on Lapsit, the Mate 9 finishes up with Photoshop Express. Now it will be interesting to see if the Mate 9 and its Kirin 960 processor can make a comeback here, and whoa, the Mate 9 is just blowing through Lapsit, putting it only a split second behind the 3T as both phones start working on Subway Surfers. So halfway through this first lap, with the title of Android Speed Test Champ on the line, both phones are neck and neck, with the Mate 9 actually taking the lead, finishing up with Subway Surfers and already working on flip diving. But the OnePlus 3T is still right there behind it, so we'll see if the Mate 9 is able to create some separation here, where it looks like it did, finishing flip diving about a second faster than the 3T, as both phones are now working on Fit the Fat. So with a few apps still remaining here in the first lap and the entire second lap left to go, this thing is still far from over, as the OnePlus 3T is trying to make up some ground on the Mate 9 in Smash Hit, while the Mate 9 Pro moves on to the last row, just blazing through Spotify and moving on to ESPN, where the 3T is still right there behind it. So it looks like this one is going to come down to the wire, with the Mate 9 desperately trying to hold on to its lead as it finishes with Netflix and works on loading both the mobile and the full versions of the Amazon website. So there you go, the Mate 9 finishes the first lap with a time of 1 minute and 28 seconds, while the 3T finishes just 3 seconds later with a time of 1 minute and 31. And now the whopping 6 GB of RAM on each phone is being put to the test, with both of them having every app so far ready to go. Subway Surfers is open, flip diving is open, and the Mate 9 isn't able to keep Fit the Fat open, allowing the 3T to complete the comeback and cruise to the finish line with a time of 1 minute and 55 seconds, with the Mate 9 Pro at least being able to manage to keep the remaining apps open, bringing it to the finish line 10 seconds later with a time of 2 minutes and 5 seconds, making the winner and still Android speed test champ, the OnePlus 3T. That is it for me in this video. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the very next episode.